was on the Rhine here not too
Hey,
many
before
years
you
ago.
go, while I got you on tape, I want to ask you just one easy question. But you got to sit down so the thing will.
An easy question. All
Th-
right.
and this is just, I wanted to test and see
See,
how this
you
works.
have you taped her so you can.
I will.
Well, come on, get on this.
So, when you were 8, 10 years old, what was what was the thing that made you the most excited? What something you did or thought about?
I
Because
have no idea.
I mean, was it airplanes or was it you like to go out and hunt or
Well, I've always been into hunting, but you couldn't hunt at 8 years old.
yeah, uh, you like cleaning out the barn? There must have been
That
something
was
that you
thrilling.
really.
Well,
Well, think about that.
I'm giving it some thought, as you can see. Uh,
You know,
at that age, uh, one of the things was my brothers had a motorcycle, an Indian, with a sidecar on it. And I could go with them and ride in the sidecar. And had ridden in it from an early age, before age 8, but I could sail all over the country in night times too. And I especially loved it when the headlight mounted on the front fender, when it turned to turn on the roads, and it would shine out in the bushes and stuff. And I thought that was pretty great. But we never had any helmets, never had any seat belts, never had nothing. Get in and go.
now what about now?
What now?
Yeah.
You know, I have a real wide expanse now because I've learned so much, and I learn something every day, and I'm so pleased with everything, and I count my blessings every day. I don't make as I don't set my alarm and say, well, now it's time to count your blessings. Hell no. I can sit right here and I say, I'm so lucky. I'm I'm up and at 'em, and who do you know my age that's up and at 'em, driving a car and going hunting. Literally, I'm going up on the mountain deer hunting. I've been deer hunting. I can do, uh, I just travel around here, and of course I can remember like this restaurant. But we didn't have this restaurant here. This was built later. But we had one we called the Greasy Spoon, just a couple of doors away. Al Longo run it, my first recollections. But the old days, that street out there was kind of hardtop. But on a cold winter morning like this is, the old cars would come up through town this way with a big blanket over the hood, or a lap robe or a horse hide or something covering up the radiators to kind of get them warmed up enough so the car would run a bit. And the icicles were all hung, or the axles were exposed then, and they would be all hanging with icicles where they had come in from the country and run through motor.
Never would have thought of that.
Come up through town this way. I can see
Yeah.
them plain day. I can see right in front of this place. The first Italian I ever knew was an Italian. Somebody said he's Italian. His name was Tony, as I thought all Italians were named Tony. And had knickers on, and they buttoned just below your knee. The knickers weren't long pants; they buttoned below your knee, and One of his was buttoned, the other one was unbuttoned or no button or something, and it hung clear to his ankles. See? And his father had got a shoe store here in town. See, and so that was the highlight of my day then to say,
You saw a foreign person, an
had a,
alien.
yeah, that was, yeah. Oh yes, well, I just that's where I'm at in this life as of today. I
That's great.
I can wake up in the morning or go to bed at night, and I might shut off the light and say I'm going to lay here and for a while and just think about what I did for the day and count my blessings and so forth. Because who do you know that isn't in an old folks' home right now, pissing a bed and a few other things, and somebody's got to help them all the time.